What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for a match reaction. Juve 2, Chivas 0. First preseason game out of the way. We got a win. I think that's the most. It's not the most important thing. It's positive, but that's not the most important thing. Like in preseason, I'm not really looking at are you winning or are you losing games. I think you're looking at fitness. That's important. That's key, of course. But also, like, did you improve in certain areas? Do certain players give a response compared to last season? And what about the new guys? Like, you want to see the new guys play, all those things. That's what happened tonight, this morning for me. I woke up. That's why my voice is a bit gone. So bear with me. But yeah, 2-0. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, all those things. Everyone who joined for the watch along, thanks, great. It was fun. It was good. It's my first watch along, so that's out of the way now. We will be back on Tuesday/Wednesday for me, for a lot of people. Tuesday for the Real Madrid watch along, Barcelona, excuse me. But yeah, the Chivas game. First half, we started with more first teamers. I think that was obvious. I think I was looking at, of course, Di Maria, Pogba, because those are the new players, and I think they give a response. Now, Di Maria was okay. Pogba and Di Maria are technically on a different level compared to the rest of the squad. It's not even close, and I think that's normal because they're like quality players. Di Maria was on the ball very good. His final pass was a bit lacking, but it's fine. You know, he's getting to know his teammates, all those things. Like, some communication issues were still off, which is normal. But like on the ball, pure quality. Same for Pogba. It's different. Like, the midfield looks completely different. Of course, it's preseason. It's not near close to being the finished article, but it looked much better. And that's just based on pure quality, not on integration in the club, knowing the players, knowing systems and all those things. It's just purely based on pure talent, pure quality, which we were lacking compared to last season. Let's be honest. If this was preseason now, it would have been a Bernardeschi instead of Di Maria. It would have been okay. Rabiot was not there, like, you know, like an Arthur or a Ramsey or whatever. Like, and then you know what we're talking about. Like, it's a different world, you know. So those are the positive things from the first half. I thought the first 10 minutes were intense. We were very good pressing, and then of course we took a step back because, again, we're in preseason for like 9 games, training twice a day, leaving for Vegas like 36 hours before kickoff. So it's understandable that, you know, you take a step back. You're not going full in for 90 minutes. It's normal. It's fine. That's no issue. But I did like the pressing. It looked better compared to last season. You know, last season it was all over the place. We were just pressing. One player was pressing. The rest of the squad was just not picking up the press, all those things. I remember the first preseason game against Barcelona last season. That was a complete disaster. Like, we looked... And again, Barcelona were further ahead in their, you know, preseason. Chivas also lesser quality. I get that. They were playing B team players also. But it's better. It looks better. So we need to move on from that one. Excuse me. The other thing is Danilo, center back. That looked sus. That looked bad. He wasn't good as center back. Danilo, he shouldn't be playing as center back. Let's get that out of the way first. He shouldn't be playing center back, but he did, and he didn't look good. But again, preseason, I hope we don't see Danilo out there much. I think we said he can do a job, and he will. Like, if you ask him, he will do a job. But first preseason game, he was all over the place in the first half, which is okay. Gatti started off shaky, but he picked it up. And impressed, in my opinion. Especially towards the end of the second half, he was very commanding, calm on the ball, which is good because I prefer not to spend 50 million on Milenkovic and just keep Gatti. Like, if if you don't need to spend 50 million on a player you don't actually need, when you have someone who can reach that level, better for us. First game for us, so it's still early, but at first 20 minutes he looked kind of shaky, then he picked it up, so that's positive. Also in the first half, the negative one, like I said, Danilo, center back, Keane. I know there are rumors out there or reports saying he's at its peak of his condition, but like on the ball and all those things, movements, it's still not what it should be. I know it's preseason, but like from the guys who struggled last season, I expect something more in this preseason. So let's see in the following games, but like he didn't look really good. Let's be completely honest. Let's see. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was checking some sound issues, but that was the thing. Second half, a big difference in the second half, because we switched many players, like many players. Like it was a complete new team out there, new players. Like Bonucci, Vlahovic, and McKennie didn't play, so I'm gonna be interested to see what Allegri's gonna say. Maybe they have some little niggles still, because we know that with Vlahovic, let's see what Allegri's going to say about that, but they didn't play. But the only first teamers in the second half were Premier, who was impressive when he needed to be, Pellegrini, who was not good at all in my opinion, and Zakaria, who was really bad. Like he was out of place. The positive in the second half was Rovella. He was good. He lost some balls, but he immediately pressed to win those back. And I think that's important, because we're looking at Paredes, we're looking at Locatelli to play that DM position, or like Regis or whatever. And when you see Rovella play, I know it's preseason, but you're like, he can do a job. You don't need to spend 25 on Paredes, really. I know he has more experience, blah, 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 all those things, but you can actually save that and you can use Locatelli until Rovella is ready. I don't want to see Locatelli play that 6th position, but until you have Rovella ready, I think you can do that, because Locatelli will offer you more in a midfield where he's not playing it as a 6, but he can play as a 6. It will look solid. It will not look amazing. It just will look solid. But you can use him to let Rovella grow until Rovella is ready, instead of spending 25 plus 5 on wages for Paredes. I believe that's just my opinion. So let's see how that will go in preseason. Excuse me. But yeah, let's see how that will develop, and then we can move on from that. I think that those were the positives of those games. In the second half, again, many youngsters. It is what it is. But that's the match reaction. Not a quick one. It's the first one. It's time for me to go to bed. You can hear that on my voice. But yeah, it's a win. Let me know what you think of the game, if you have watched it or rewatched it. Positive, negative. And then yeah, like, subscribe as always, and we will see you back tonight for a live. Thanks for watching, and ciao.